royalty. Now this painting style is called academic art. Has anybody heard of academic art before? Okay. Academic art was the type of art that was done for centuries back in the old days, and it was usually done for rich people. It was usually done to do historical or mythological scenes, and they really didn't do anything crazy. It was usually the same subjects. They had smooth brush strokes, not very crazy colors. There was it was just straightforward art, and that's how they did it for years. So painting number 2 is post-impressionist art. Has anybody ever heard of Vincent van Gogh? Yeah, you heard of Vincent van Gogh? Remember what's one thing we know about Vincent van Gogh? Yeah.
He made the Mona Lisa.
He didn't make the Mona Lisa. It's okay. What was some feature of him that he did that he may have hurt himself in some way? You want me to tell you?
Yeah.
He cut off part of his ear.
Why?
I believe it was some relationship issues, but I'm not quite sure. Notice in the painting, his ear's bandaged up. So that's a clear indication that this is Vincent van Gogh, because a lot of people know that he hurt his ear. Other things about post-impressionism is that they used crazy colors. They used crazy brushstrokes. They weren't really about painting for other people. They were about painting for themselves. Do you think that someone paid him to paint this painting?
No.
Do you think he painted it himself? Do you know that Vincent van Gogh didn't sell a single painting while he was alive? He only sold paintings after he died. So no one paid him to paint this painting. He did it all. Yes?
Never mind.
Never mind? Are you sure? Okay. We're going to move on. So, we're going to talk about the art patron. The art patron is someone that paid somebody to paint a painting. Do you think someone paid Joseph Grassi to paint that painting of Augusta?
Yes.
Yeah? Why do you think someone paid them to do that?
Because it's really nice.
It was really nice, and it was showing a lot of nice things in the painting, details. The art patron, whoever commissioned to paint the art, do we know what commission means?
Isn't it like when you have to pay to get in somewhere?
It's you have to pay. Like you're commissioning a painting, you're paying the artist to paint the painting.
What's commission?
Close, like you got the pay part right. That's good. But the people who paid for these paintings, they had a lot of say in the painting. They got to look younger. They got to put any part of any objects in the paintings that they wanted. They got to look prettier than they were. So you could have someone who was gorgeous in this painting, but wasn't that pretty in real life because they paid for it and they got to do whatever they wanted. Now, post-impressionist art, they didn't really have art commissions. People didn't pay. Post-impressionist artists did sell work, but there wasn't a lot of people who paid them to paint the work. So they got to paint whatever they wanted in whatever colors and in their particular style. So what we're going to be doing is that you're going to be writing either Vincent van Gogh or Joseph Grassi a letter of request for you to get your portrait painted. Now, you only get to pick one artist, and you got to think of things that you want in the painting with you. So you have to ask yourself, do you like bright colors or do you like natural colors? Do you want to look like you do in real life, or do you want to look better? Do you want to look bigger and stronger, prettier, or do you want them to actually look how you're supposed to look? Do you want certain things in the painting? Is there something that is specific to you? Like, do you like to play sports? Do you want to have a soccer ball? Or do you like to, what do you like to do?
Soccer.
You like to do soccer. Okay, do you want a soccer ball? There you go. And also, let's see. I think that would be all of the things that you'd be put into the letter. Now, to write a formal letter, there are certain things that you have to do. First, you have to, in the right-hand corner of the paper, you need to put in your address and your name. You don't have to do your real address. You can make up an address. But your name has to be up there with an address. And then you put the date underneath it. Then you're going to put either Vincent van Gogh or Joseph Grassi's address on there. You can make up something as well, because we're really not sure where they live right now. Both of them are not alive. And then you'd write, Dear Mr. Van Gogh or Mr. Gossi, and then you start writing your formal letter request. And paragraph 1, you would want to write your request. Paragraph 2, you'd want to write the things you want in the painting, the colors you'd want to use, the objects you want to be in there, how you want to look in the painting. And paragraph 3 would be the thank you, your information, your contact information, and also how much you would want to pay them. And then you would sign the letter, sincerely, your name, and then you would do a signature. I have handouts for anybody who wants the paper right in front of them while they're doing their own letter. But you also have to think, Van Gogh might not try to paint you bigger or better. He might want to paint you exactly how you look. Grazzi might not want to use bright colors. So you have to pick the specific artist for your specific taste. So you have to take all these into considerations while you're writing your letter. So we can get started.